water, sun, stars, moon, clouds, rain, all are our friends, are us. Nature embraces us, and we embrace nature. We are nature. We are the trees and the clouds and the waters. When you hug a tree, you're hugging yourself. We are human beings. Human beings are part of nature. When you're seeing the ocean or the lake or the river, you're seeing yourself. Nature is a manifestation of God. In that manifestation, it's love all the way. When you witness a dark thought that isn't going to get you anywhere, you witness it and love it. You love your dark thoughts. Remember, the witness is part of the soul, and the soul loves everything. Everything, not every being, but everything, loves the clouds, trees, and the fish, and the animals, have to get out of our minds. Our thinking minds. I'll tell you how I do it. Using a mantra or phrase. I am loving awareness. 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 Huh. I'm loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. is a name for a soul, which you really are. Leads you to love everything you are aware of. The sky, the room, your body, other people. Then I ride the mantra into my heart. And in my heart, I see a doorway or a veil. To the next plane. Soul land. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I'm loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Our karma is our mind. And the mind stands in the way of a clear view of God. Our minds give us clouded perceptions. This incarnation has in it individuality. Individualism leads to war, and anger, and insecurity, and fear. Our karma is our mind. Our karma is our mind. The mind stands in the way of a clear view of God. Our minds give us clouded perceptions. The universe is a manifestation of the One. And the oneness is inside the soul. The soul is our real self. The ego is who we think we are. And the soul is really, really who we are. Soul comes from the One, from the God. And we are spiritual beings visiting humanity. satsang. We are all truth. We are all truth. Identify with your soul, then you see other people as souls. And souls love one another. Love one another. It's easy as a soul to love everybody. It's easy as a soul to love everybody. They are all manifestations of the One. Just let it go. Psilocybin is my friend. Psilocybin got me onto the spiritual path. In my first trip, I did it with Tim Leary and Alan Ginsberg. We were in the kitchen in Tim's house, but the talking was too much for me. And so I went into the living room, which was dark, and I sat down on the couch, and I thought, I have my body at least. But I looked down, there was the couch, there was no me sitting on the couch. There was no body. then I sensed in me a place of love. And I said, I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. I was going into spiritual planes of consciousness. I had never done that before. I'm home. I'm home. I'm home. The soul takes birth, takes incarnation to learn. Our perception of the soul is love, 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 love. You love fellow souls. I love things. I love my pain, my wheelchair. I love you all. I love the whole universe. We love everyone by inhabiting the soul. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Feeling lost in the electronic sea in the universe. Electronics capture our consciousness.
I remember as a kid thinking about the future. Fast forward, living in this age of computers. Everybody in their phones like a solitary cell. We don't talk with our tongues, we just text with our thumbs. Cell towers by the schools giving cancer to the young, and we cancel each other. Online you get hung by the jealousy and judgments. Drama to be dealt with in private is public. We starving for substance.
It's all one to one. Put down your smoking gun. It's only what we see. How you choose is what will be. It's all from the earth. Reflections that we birth. Precious metal, salt and sea. It's all one, it's you and me.
There's a sickness that is coming from the identification with separateness, the individual.
Modern technology, double-edged sword. It's everywhere at once, impossible to avoid. The whole world connected through the click of a button. We nuke our own foods in the microwave ovens cause it's quick and convenient. We know the government taking peeks at our email, yet we still need it. Fine print, we don't read it. Take a bite out the apple like Eve didn't eat. But where is it leading?
It's all one to one. But put down your smoking gun. It's only what we see. How you choose is what will be.
Become identified with your individuality. Then your world is populated by them. Them is distant from you.
At the end of the day, all roads lead home. Dorothy meets the Wiz. It is what it is, perception is everything. Waking up in the dream, we project what we think, but it's not what it seems. Every cell, every atom is connected like a team. We are one in this ocean of life with many streams. Be empowered by the tool, but don't let it use you. Can't Google self-knowledge. Be your own guru.
On the other hand, you can identify with all of it. The universe, or the one is God.
It's all one to one. Put down your smoking gun. It's only what we see. How you choose is what will be. It's all from the earth. Reflections that we birth. Precious metal, salt and sea. It's all one. It's you and me.
The electronics are us and not them. See yourself as part of a culture, as part of nature, as part of the universe, as part of God.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Our consciousness is one. Your consciousness and my consciousness, it's one. It's great to be in Soul Land, to identify with your individual soul in the plane of consciousness, which I call Soul Land. I go into Soul Land, and in the soul is the witness. You witness the whole thing.
I look around, it's you I see. All my friends reflecting me. We do this dance round and round. Never know what will be found. I can't help you home. I can't help you home.
Witnessing your thoughts, witnessing your incarnation. You witness your whole life. Soul Land, Soul Land,
I look
Soul Land.
around, it's you I see. All my friends reflecting me. We do this dance round and round. Never know what will be found. I can't help you home. I can't help you home.
You meet other souls. You meet your pod, soul pod, that have been with you infinitely. Soul Land, Soul Land, Soul Land.
You home. I can't help you home. I look around, it's you I see. All my friends reflecting me.
Atman
You're already here with
contains God, and your guru, soul land, 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 soul land. Death is a ceremony in which one takes off one pair of clothes and adopts a new one. That's from the soul perspective. From the ego, death is a stopping point. It's the end of the ego. The ego sees death as suffering. And the soul sees death as the awakening of a new world, a new perception. So you should identify with your soul in life. That will be the best thing for you to do to anticipate death. It's your sadhana in life. Prepares you for a upbeat dying. Your sadhana prepares you. Death is a ceremony. there was a guy, he was a surfer from California. Long hair, all dressed in Indian clothes, beard, beads. I figured that's the person I would go to India with. He said that he was going to take a walking trip in India. What the hell? Yeah. So we started in our walking trip. My feet burned. He said, my guru is up in the hills. So I decided to go up to the mountains with him. And I didn't believe in gurus. The night before we were to arrive at his guru, we had stayed at a house, and I got up to go to the bathroom. And I went outside, and the stars were magnificent. And it was the first time I thought about my mother. She had died 6 months before. She was a soul. I got inside this house, and I hadn't told anybody about this. And the next day we drove on to the guru. Up on that hill, he said, the guru was there on the hill. What was at that top of that hill? And then it was a long, long path to a meadow. In the meadow, there were 20 or 30 people, all dressed in white, around a central figure, an old man with a blanket over his shoulder. And my mind said to me, this is a cult. I won't go any farther. So the old man pointed at me And he said, you were thinking about your mother last night. It was a miracle. I didn't tell anybody about that. Just me. He's privy to my mind. My mind was blown by that miracle. I was thinking, my gosh, he knows my mind. Wow. And I started to think about the thoughts that I had that I wouldn't want anybody to know. And I looked up at him, and he was looking at me with such love, unconditional love. He was loving me with my thoughts, with all of the stuff, with all of the stuff. I never had unconditional love. That moment, I loved everybody. When I looked into his eyes, I loved everybody, including me. From then on, my life was just love, 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 love. Then on, I was identified with my soul. You're a guru. 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 Even if you have never met your guru, your guru is there. Everybody has a guru. You're a guru. You're a guru. If you don't think you have a guru, I'll lend you mine. Before I realized that he was here, I felt I was the captain of my ship. You're a guru. You're a guru. Now he's the captain of my ship. I surrender. I turn to him and he decides. And God decides. You're a guru. 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 He has his leela, or dance, or game, and I'm part of that dance. You're a guru. 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 Maharaji, in my second visit to India, took me aside and said to me, Ramdas, love everybody. And I said, I can't. My mind is full of judgments. He said, Ramdas, love everybody and tell the truth. And those instructions have been my guide to my sadhana. And my sadhana has led to my soul. And souls love each other and tell the truth.
Welcome. How amazing. There are thousands of us right now all over the world gathered to remember and celebrate and love and honor Ram Dass. We were just saying that Ram Dass's superpower was um, creating community, bringing people together so that, you know, we remember that we all are a community, a family, that we really are all interconnected. So here we will be together for half an hour in an instant community or remembering our eternal community. So welcome. I am Mirabai Bush, and I'll read from Walking Each Other Home, Ram Dass, the book Ram Dass and I wrote about dying and living. And then I'm going to read Love and Awareness Meditation, which was Ram Dass's favorite.
So you want me to do what?
And then
Yeah, I
Krishna
did.
Das is going
OBS
to chant.
or on the Zoom?
And you know,
It's
when
it's
when it's
unmuted
over,
now.
if
Yeah,
you're
is it
longing
working,
for
do you
more,
think?
you're right there on ramdas.org where you'll find everything you could possibly want, words and video and photos and so on. So I've
Mirabai
been a friend of Ram Dass's for
or
50
us?
years. We were both, well, as has Krishna Das, we were all three students and devotees of the great
But is it?
Indian
We're not
saint
talking right
Mirabai
now.
who was called Maharaj. Ram Dass
Oh, we're
didn't
recording
ever
her.
pretend to be a guru, and he didn't want to be one. He was our spiritual teacher and friend to all of us. And he used his life, as you know, with his great life stories to teach others. And he wanted to use his death in that way too. So a few years ago, he asked me to help him put down what he knew then about dying, which had evolved, of course, over the many years and through all the pain and suffering of the stroke and just aging. And he knew he was going to die soon, so he wanted to get it all down. And he, as you know, had, it's hard to talk about him in the past tense, aphasia. And so lots of silences. So we thought we would do it in conversations together and with lots of silences, lots of humor, which surprised me about talking about dying. And, you know, it was very sweet and sometimes sad and always loving. And then we turned it into a book. So I'm going to read some from that. He said one regret he had about dying was that his dying would make many people sad. So I won't tell you not to be sad, but I'll read from the book, and that might help that. a little. And I'll say that if you haven't heard this, that he died just as he wanted to. He died in his room, in his bed, comfortably. He wasn't in pain. It was daytime. Friends and close friends and loving caretakers were with him. It was very peaceful. And he died into Maharaji's love. So I know that's just how he wanted to die. So anyhow, we can be happy knowing that. So here's Ramdas about death and dying. Dying is the most important thing you do in your life. It's the great frontier for every one of us. And loving is the art of living as a preparation for dying. Allowing ourselves to dissolve into the ocean of love is not just about leaving this body. It's also the route to oneness and unity with our own inner being, the soul, while we're still here. If you know how to live and to love, you know how to die. Maharaji was telling us to use the time leading to death from this very moment until our last, to open into loving awareness, to deepen into love, to identify with the soul. When he was telling me to love everyone and tell the truth, he was telling me to stay in my soul, resting in the soul where we become loving awareness. We serve all those in our lives because we're all connected by love. And about grief, which I thought might be relevant tonight, Ramdas offers grief. Grief is one of our greatest teachers. It cracks us open. That's how the light gets in, he smiled. It demands that we look at our relationship with life and our fear of death. It reveals the great healing power of love. My way of supporting grieving is to say, grieve. My God, grieve. Don't try to stop grieving. Don't pretend to have strength when you don't because it looks good. Go grieve some more. Grieve in a way that's true to your being. It's just as untrue to grieve when you're not feeling it as not to grieve when you are feeling it. Just allow the human pain. Don't hide it. Just keep going through it. Grieving is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It takes courage to go through it. At the same time, take care of yourself. Grief comes in waves. It can be seen to be over and then come back and overwhelm you. You may feel like you're the one who's dying or has died, and some part of you may be, or you may experience guilt or anger or loneliness. This is the time to remember that everything, even grief, is impermanent. It will transform into something else. Change may come in an aha moment, or it may be a series of small insights, but it will come. It's not about returning to normal, but becoming someone new, free to be present for whatever your life is now. One day I went into his room and saw that he was reading a book on near-death experiences. He said, I think it's like finally coming home to an old friend who has always known me and who loved me completely. I will be where I'm supposed to be at last. Ramdas sounds like he's giving travel instructions for journeying to our true home. I want to go there, I say, and I mean it. I wanted to go for a while now, Ramdas says. Sometimes I have to work to stay here. He's quiet for a while, and then he continues. I know our home in this world is not our real home, that it's a temporary shelter, and that as much as we like it, we'll have to give it up. Our real home is in the soul. And then I just decided at the last minute to read this to you too. This is what he wants to happen with his ashes after he died. We went through a whole process of asking him all these questions. So I said, what about your ashes? There'll be a lot of them. Ramdas responds in a matter-of-fact tone. You should fill a small white box, the kind you take home from a Chinese restaurant, to take to Taos. Raghu picked out a plaque for me at the Hanuman temple there so people can visit and call me to mind. The rest of the ashes should be scattered in the ocean here in Maui. There won't be a physical place in Maui for devotees to contact me, but the real place is in their hearts. So there's lots more. I just read the parts that I thought might be most helpful tonight. So sweet. So now I thought we'd sit for a little while before kirtan. And so wherever you are, and whether you're sitting on a pillow on the floor or on a chair or on a couch, maybe you're on a train, but just relax your body. Feel your body where it's making contact with the chair or the floor. Just coming into being here right now. And if you're comfortable with it, closing your eyes or having a soft gaze with your eyes open, just so that you're not being distracted by anything in your environment. And, notice your body from within your body and try to keep a nice line from your spine through your neck and into your scalp, your head, so that your energy is flowing well and you're feeling comfortable. And we're just going to sit together in silence, and I will repeat the phrase, I am loving awareness. And as other thoughts come into your mind, just let them go for now. We just have these few moments together, and they're very precious. So anything else will wait until after the meditation, just letting go thoughts and emotions and memories, just allowing yourself to be in this moment. And so repeat, either just listening or repeating silently within yourself or softly aloud, I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Just natural breathing. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Loving awareness. Loving awareness. loving awareness. Loving awareness. Loving awareness. And now when you're ready and comfortable, opening your eyes, coming back into the room, and as much as you can, remaining in the space of loving awareness. And Krishna Das is now going to help us to do that. KD.
In your arms, vast embrace, only love, shining in endless space. All I want is to be with you. All my prayers have been heard. All I need is to rest inside your heart as wide as the world. I looked away, your beauty too much to bear. Where could I run? Your eyes, I find them everywhere. All I want is to sing to you the song that no one has heard. All my life has led me to your heart as wide as the world. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. We can feel how we're together beyond space and time, in the ever-present moment of the heart. Ramdas is gone, and Ramdas is here. We are here, and we are gone. Always together. Always together under the blanket that covers the whole universe, that embraces the whole universe. Namaste.